Hey, it's Monday, so it's time for Lowco Lights on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. And it's time to celebrate another round of state champions from the Lowco, including the latest chapter in a dynasty like we've never seen before. The Hilton Head Christian Academy girls basketball team endured a tough challenge from rival John Paul II in the SCISA 3A championship game before pulling away in the fourth quarter for a 68-44 win and their sixth consecutive state title Saturday night before a packed house in the Cove at USCB. Star guards Maya Hutchinson and Devon Yarde took over in the fourth quarter, and Morgan Scott was dominant in the paint as the trio of senior standouts propelled the Eagles to yet another state championship, furthering a legacy that began well before they suited up at HHCA. Amazing run. The Hilton Head Prep boys still have a long way to go to catch the Eagles in their six-pack of consecutive titles, but the Dolphins made it back-to-back SCISA 3A boys crowns with a 35-15 win over Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach on Saturday in Sumter, and Prep did it with a dominant defensive effort in the second half. After going to the locker room tied at 11 and trailing 15-13 early in the third quarter, the Dolphins clamped down and shut out the Saints for the final 14 minutes, closing the game on a 22-0 run and milking the clock with their finely tuned Princeton offense to hang another banner in Sea Pines. And perhaps a new girls hoops dynasty was born Friday in Sumter when the cross-school Stingrays claimed the SCISA 1A girls title with a 47-43 win over Curtis Baptist, capping off the school's first season of varsity basketball with the state championship. The Stingrays found themselves trailing by 7 in the second half before freshman guard PJ Benson took over in the fourth quarter, scoring 11 points in the final period to push Cross over the top. Another spectacular season ended in the Class 2A lower state finals for the Hampton County Hurricanes, whose boys hoops team met the same fate as the football team, falling to powerhouse Oceanside Collegiate 62-46 to snap a 15-game win streak and end their season one win short of the state championship game. The USCB Sand Sharks wrapped up their first season in the Cove on Saturday with home games against the Flagler Saints, looking to earn some revenge for a pair of losses down in St. Augustine last month. The Sand Shark women did just that, continuing their recent surge by escaping with a 58-56 win despite losing leading scorer Janiah Hayward to injury in the first quarter, as Michaela Primo drew a foul with 0.6 of a second left and knocked down 2 free throws to nail down a fourth consecutive win and keep alive the Sand Sharks' hopes of making the 8-team Peach Belt Conference tournament. It was another tough loss for the Sand Shark men, who cut a 10-point deficit with less than 7 minutes left, down to 3, and had a shot to tie it at the end of regulation, but couldn't get a clean shot off at the buzzer, falling 72-69. USCB wraps up its first basketball regular season with road trips to Columbus State on Wednesday and Augusta on Saturday. We also had 13 high school wrestlers from the Lowco bring home hardware from the South Carolina High School League state championships this weekend in Anderson, where a trio of Lowco grinders claimed state titles. Battery Creek's Gunnar DeGroat won his second straight state title with a 175-pound crown in Class 3A, while Bluffton's Jada Lawrence made it 2 consecutive titles with gold in the 145-pound girls weight class, and May River freshman Houston Rudisil took the title at 138 pounds in Class 4A, setting himself up to become the area's first 4-time state champ. Stay tuned for the next 3 years. We had all 3 champs on with us live last night on the Lowco Grind presented by Reverence Wrestling Club, where we also shouted out the rest of the medalists, including runners-up Elmer Linares and Leroy Tyus from Battery Creek, third-place finishers Bryce Stevenson from Hilton Head High, Andrew Legree from Battery Creek, and Jeremiah Chavez from Bridges Prep, and fourth-place winners Vivian Uriola and Dylan Seaman of May River, Antonio McKnight from Buford High, Ollie Jenkins from Bridges Prep, and Stefan LaPresta from Colleton County. And the action is heating up on the Diamonds, where it was a tough luck weekend for the USCB Sand Sharks. The baseball team dropped 3 2-run games to visiting Shepherd, West Virginia, and the softball team went 0-3 at top-ranked North Georgia, dropping the last one in a heartbreaker 4-3 with the tying run cut down at the plate. Hilton Head Christian Academy baseball started the season with 2 big wins over Georgia foes, while the Bluffton Bobcats split a pair to open the Woodland preseason tournament, and Holy Trinity and Hilton Head Prep both picked up wins over St. Andrews. Join us for more local sports talk on the Lowco Sports Lowdown live at 10 p.m. tonight, as we put a bow on high school basketball and wrestling season and begin the full transition into spring sports season. Baseball, softball, soccer, lacrosse, golf, tennis, and track and field. Oh my! For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.